pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So, the budget piece, I think we all kind of had this discussion off and on. Is there something you want to present? Because
there's one change to the that I'm requesting.
You want to do that? Actually, you should be congratulated for.
Yeah, think about it's this one that
you guys did a stellar job. Phil, was there anything you wanted to review in the budget?
This is the budget for the health department. Runs from page 106 to 124. Some total change in that is about $700,000 less on the tax level. So that's what the congratulations was for.
Okay.
And I don't know if there's any particular area you wanted to highlight as to where that is. It's a good piece better than preschool special ed. And I did notice you did two position deletions and changes there. So.
I did. I thought we were a little top heavy, and the positions are not needed.
So, and they're vacant, so it's not a layout.
No, not at all. And there was a large decrease done in our services there because again, we don't have a lot of providers, and going back the last 5 years, we're not going to hit the numbers we were budgeting, so we put that decrease in. If by chance something changed and there happened to be a big increase in providers, we may need to come back and request more money, but we'd rather do that than have it up front in the budget and not needed.
Okay, good.
I do have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, under the health engineer, whatever, or I don't know, yeah, the director of environmental health, did Hannah retire? Retired. That's quite
So we increased him to a supervising engineer earlier this year.
Yeah, I know we did
That was
change.
Judy Grandy's position. Judy Grandy retired as the director, and Caitlin Parker took over.
Okay, so she's new.
She is she's new to the position, not new to the department.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, all right. I'm just wondering, I saw that because I thought maybe, I just thought maybe Bill left.
Nope, Bill did not leave, and we actually did hire an engineer that'll be starting later this month.
Okay. So before we go further, I need a motion to move the budget.
So moved.
Okay, and then if there's any more comments. Okay, you do have one change.
And one change
Submit.
that I would like to, which one's 17?
I'm 17?
Page 117. Thank you. I would like to promote the typist to a senior typist in our early intervention department. And this is, because she's really working out of title at this point. She is currently acts as the office manager. She has a lot more duties has been put on to her. The last 2 years, they've been restructuring with the early intervention department, and the typist role just really has expanded exponentially. She's taken the test, she passed, and I would like to upgrade that position.
How much will it be then?
$2,838,
More?
including Social Security.
830 what?
38.
We need a motion for that?
Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
A second.
Any further discussion on that?
Yeah, I just want to say, this is one of the first times that I've heard this brought up like you brought it up. And I've only been here 10 years. We're talking about promoting somebody. And I think that's, in a lot of industries, and in the private sector is a big problem too. And government seems to be a problem, because I've heard this discussion before. the opportunities aren't there to move ahead a lot of times. And this is good. If you got somebody that's really out there working and put forward, good faith and doing what we hope they would do. It's not just a droid working, it's a person that really wants to make the county better, make herself or himself better. And this is good because this is going to pay dividends over much more than the $2 you have to pay. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I appreciate her for putting herself forward to do this.
Thank you.
That's important. So,
Thank you.
that's my 2 cents on it.
Thank you very much.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, pass committee.
Yep.
Now finance and personnel.
Okay, I'm ready.
And then give it to Mr. Ryan in Onondaga County. He's having a pretty good day down there. Any other discussion on the budget? Do you want to highlight anything?
No, other than, so far with the changes made by committee, the county is still under the tax cap, so it's kind of close. So I'm still, suggesting that you stay on track, keep the waiver on the agenda going forward.
Okay, good. All right,
Bill, that being said, how much more money are we looking at that we have to provide for this year's budget versus last year's budget?
The budget is up quite a bit, largely from the factors that I've been telling you about all along, the Medicaid, the assigned counsel, the Supreme Court decision, the jail medical, foster care. So your levy is up 2.4 million. You're 400,000 roughly below the tax cap.
I don't care about that cap.
Yeah, the
That
tax
cap
cap
won't be jacked. What matters to me is Joe, Sally, or Clever, how much more they're going to have to pay out of their pocket.
It's going to depend on whether their assessment on their properties changed, because we are lowering the tax rate. Even though the levy's going up 2.4 as of today, the rate, because property values have increased due to so many sales largely. I don't know if there's been a lot of revals, that the tax rate itself will go down 8.5%.
Again, that's number doesn't matter to me. What I care about is how much more somebody's going to pay. Because once again, I've talked to you, and so the rest of you know, I've talked to Phil at length about this, and I've talked to some of you personally about this. Sales tax should be a part of this solution. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm getting sick and tired of the people that we have, whether they're on social services, they're in our jail, on and on, that we're paying for. And the majority of them, if you look at statistically, the majority of them aren't landowners, okay? They're on the dole, and we're paying for it as taxpayers. I know you own, I own, you own, I think you own. You own, and you own, definitely. It's put it very bluntly, it's bullshit. I cannot sit there and take care of all these people that are in our county and are coming into our county without them contributing. And the only way they can get them to contribute, because don't tell me about, well, if they're renting, it goes to rent. Bullshit, I've been there, done that, okay? You can't build that in. You can't, because the competitiveness that you have within your area, it just doesn't work. So the thing is, the only fair way, and I'm a big fair person, no, not everybody's going to get a participation trophy because they better work to win, is that we get some of this money through sales tax. Will we change the formula? Or I'm not going to wait and depend on Will and the rest of these cats up above to sit there and carry a petition to raise it. I'll be dead before they ever get that thing passed. So that's my take on it. We got to change it just a little bit. I'm not saying cut the throats, but to the towns, what we're giving them, keep some of that money within our county. A lot of counties, and many of them, Bill, I know will attest to this, some of them don't even share it with their towns. So take it for what it is. Is it a hot animal meat? You bet your ass it is.
okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the budget as amended.
Okay.
Second.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, for your
Short was a truth.
that's
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Motion to adjourn, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.